Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Bumblebee Corner. My name is Lisa. I have a really good, I wouldn't say thrift haul, but I hit up a church rummage sale. I hit up two, I don't know, maybe even 3 or 4 estate sales. I got a couple of garage sales in. I got some really good deals and I'm really excited to show you what I got. So let's get going. Okay, I'm gonna start out with the church rummage sale. So this was, you just kind of take what you want and then you leave a donation at the end. So I think I ended up doing like, I think $15. But this was a really cool, just a little white apron. Try to hopefully stand back. Has some really cute little, I don't know if that like lace or eyelet up here. I don't know what's, oh, it's tied. That's why it's not, there we go. So anyway, has 2 little pockets in the front. So I thought this was really cute, and I'm probably just going to leave that as is, hang it in my booth for sale, and we'll go from there. And then I'm finally finding these little gold frames, so I'll just kind of put a little piece of artwork or something in there to give that a little upcycle. And then I found there's a whole set. So I don't see, so here's the cow. I believe that's probably like the creamer. And then here's, let me find, I think this is the sugar bowl. So yeah, here's the little sugar bowl. Like I said, none of these have, they are super cute. And then here is, this is one of the little salt and pepper shakers. The other one's in here. I have to dig it out. So let me put this in here. Okay. And then this is just a little shelf sitter. So I'm just gonna give it a little upcycle. Just has, so it's just the perfect little size. I always grab those when I find them. And then here's one just a little bit bigger. And then here's another one. I might just leave this. It says, every heart beats true for the red, white, and blue. So I may just leave this one as is. I figure that's good for Memorial Day or 4th of July. And I did get a couple of these round tins. Then there's another one inside. So a while ago I saw Connie from The Painted Photographer. She did a really cool, it's like a marshmallow design. I did download it off of Etsy. You have to purchase it. And then you do the marshmallow, the label on here, and then you just kind of give it some age and stuff. And they turned out really cute. So I've been on the lookout for some round tins, and I finally found some. So those are gonna get that upcycle. And I will, I'll show you when I do that. And this is just a little picture. I thought these is really cool. I'll paint this up. Just says 1 quart liquid, but I'll paint it up, put a cute little design on there. Transfer decoupage paper or something good for floral or greenery. I always just grab these. There's some just like little mini domino pieces in here. These are kind of cool just to use like as bowl fillers. So these are just, they're little. They're super little and they're cute. So I thought, well, I'll grab it and just kind of stick it in my stash. And then this is just a cute little elephant. And I'll probably leave this as is. And then this is just a little bunny. It was a salt and pepper shaker. I couldn't find the other one, but I thought he's kind of cute. Just to sit up on a shelf. And then here's just a little, this is a salt and pepper shaker also, made in Japan. And I think I do have the mate for this one somewhere. It must be in the other, but I thought he was cute. And I do have the other one, not sure where it is. This was just a little cup and it had some dice in it. So these are great for like junk jars and stuff. Here's the little salt and pepper shaker for that set. I thought those were cute. I did see, it was funny because I got that at the church sale. Then over the weekend when I went to an estate sale, I saw another set that was identical to that, but it was pretty pricey, so I left it. Here's just a little watering can. I thought this was cute. Hey, Waylon. And then here's just a little mushroom. It looks like, I don't know, this might have come from like Joann's or something, but I thought I'll give it an upcycle. Cuten it up a little bit. And then, let's see, just this cute little cat. So a lot of this little stuff I will put on my Whatnot sale. So if you are not on Whatnot yet, I'm doing my show Wednesday at 2 o'clock. And it's a lot of fun. So if you haven't jumped on that bandwagon yet, I'll leave a link in my description for you to jump on. Just a cute little basket. I want to start doing some cute little vignettes and baskets. I'm not really great at doing that, but I thought practice makes perfect. So I think some of the littles, I will do that. And here's just two, these are just like craft, like clothespins. So I thought, they're always kind of cool to have in your stash. And then there was this little guy, he says Japan, but I thought he was cute. Just has a couple little puppies. I thought he was cute, and I didn't see any chips or anything, so I did grab him. Here was a cute little wood shelf, so it hangs on the wall. But I will give this a makeover. Paint job, maybe some transfers or something on there. And I always grab these little spools of thread. These are always great too, just to kind of throw. And then I always use that too to price my items. I hang tags on my items for my booth. And I just got these. There's two of them. They're like pillow shams. But I've been into making lately. I did, like for Easter, I did some bunnies. I just cut out, got a pattern, cut them out, and just sit and hand stitched them, and they turned out really cute. So I've got some butterflies that I'm working on, and some little chicks, and I think that fabric will be perfect. It has that, and then on the back is this. So I don't know. Or these would also be cool to like even put in a frame, or maybe like in an embroidery hoop, like just for wall decor. And then here was this colander. I thought it was really cool. I don't know if it goes in like a deep fryer. I don't know, but it's not super deep. But I thought this was super cool, so I grabbed that. And this is just a navy table runner. I always like to have some of these too, just to like stick in my booth. And here's just an old bottle that I found. I actually found tons of old bottles this weekend. And then I did get this, since for someone expecting a baby, it's a little countdown, so I thought that was cool. So I got that. So that was everything from the church sale. Let me reorganize and I'll show you the other stuff. Okay, so these next couple items came from, I think these came from like a garage sale. So this is just a little shelf. I thought this would be really cool just to put like little mini things on there. So there's that. And I think that was like $1. And then I got 3 of these. They're just little boxes. They're cigar boxes. So yeah. But I got 3 of them. They were 50 cents each. I'll paint them up to do whatever. And then I got these glasses. There's like 3 different sizes, but I thought ooh, these would be kind of cool to glue like a little wood knob. And if you had just like a small plate, you could do like, use these as a little cloche. So I'm always on the lookout for things like this. So I thought those would be cute for that. Okay, all right, this next one was like a little, I think like the family, it was like a garage sale. But I got this little, I love to feed the birds, and I love the birds. So it's just Birds of Michigan. So I thought that was kind of cute. So that's just for me. I did find one of these double gold frames. So that'll just get some artwork or something in it. And then, I don't know, I love Little House on the Prairie. So I thought, oh, this might even be just a cool little shelf sitter. And then there was a bunch of these clothespins. So I grabbed all those. And then just this wood crate was in there. So that came, oh, and I think I did get 3 Hardy Boy mystery books. I'm just gonna stick these in my booth. I think I paid, they were marked for it, but I think I only paid like $1 for each of them. And then I did get this wood. It's like a checkerboard. I'm kind of debating on whether just to leave it and maybe just, I don't know. It's not even real wood, I don't think, but I'll probably end up doing an upcycle on that too. Okay, from the next sale that I did, was just like a garage sale. I did get some of these teaspoons, measuring spoons. They had just some masking tape, so I grabbed that because it was just like fill a box or fill a bag. And then I did find this. It's like the spice rack. And it has all the bottles and they're all filled with spices, so I will clean all those out. I'm debating on whether to sell it as like a set or if I should price it out individually. I'm not really sure. If you have an opinion, let me know in the comments what you would do. Yeah, because I'm kind of torn. I may do it like all together and see how it goes. If not, then piece it out. I'm not sure. But let me know in the comments what you would do and we'll go from there. All right, so I believe like the rest of the items I got, they came from 2 different estate sales. I'm gonna try to figure out, or remember which was which, but honestly, they were both really good. They had old barns and they were just filled with so much good stuff. So I don't know if you saw my short, but I was excited. This thing is heavy and it's an old scale and it's rusty. Looks like it's been sitting out there. So where that came from, the guy, I believe he was a dentist. So I don't know if somehow he used that with that, but it goes up to 60 pounds. I don't know if I've ever seen one that big, but that's really cool. And I want to say it was $30. I think I got either 50 or 75% off of that. So that was really good. I also got, both of these places were filled with bottles. This one says Watkins. This one says J.R. Watkins Company. I don't know what this, something, I don't know. But it's a full pint, but it's just cool. That's just really cool. And I can't believe I found these. They're baby bottles, but they're glass. They're even flow. I haven't seen glass baby bottles in like forever. And there's the lids. So I thought those were really cool. And then here's just this cool little blue bottle. Some little measuring cups. And this was cool too, I thought. It's a planter. So just a bull or cow. So I thought that was cool. That was in really good condition. All right, this is more stuff from the estate sales. So this, just a blue. Does look like there's a crack in it. I didn't notice that, but like I said, it was this one was just a bag sale. Fill a bag for like 10 bucks. So I made sure I filled it. These are just some, like, they look like old beer bottles. I'm not sure. There's no labels or anything. on them. This was just an old green. I like the color. Here's another brown. I did grab a tape measure because, you know, you never know. Never have enough tape measures hanging out. All right, so this is like a little, I think these go up there somehow, I don't know. So just, I don't even know what's in there, but I thought it was cool, and I had room in my bag, so I thought I'm throwing it in there. I thought this was cute. Look at this little ink or oil can, super cute. Here's another bottle. I have lots of bottles to wash. Here's another cute little bottle. This one, I thought this would be really cute with the gold transfers on the brown. And then here's, I don't know what is in this. It says something about, oh, Dare, I don't know. I have no idea, but I thought the bottle was cool, so we'll empty that out. All right, that's, oh, nope, here's a couple more. Here's another bottle. And then here's an old, it's like Roman cleanser bottle. Okay, we're getting there. So I think, oh, I showed you that bottle. So here's, so this was just a white, like a white melt glass. And then here, this says cream rinse, so it's just an old glass bottle. The ones that still have the labels on, I think are so cool. This is, I don't know, forbids sale or reuse of this bottle. Not sure what that bottle is, what that one is from. And then here's some more cute, what is this one? I don't even, something, maybe some kind of deodorant or something. There's a little like brush thing in there. So some about temporarily checks perspiration. I'm not sure. And then here's another. I found some cool bottles today. And then I also got, here's this box. So here's the wood box. And then it's full of like shoe shine stuff. So there's like a couple brushes in there. Here's another brush. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different brushes that are in here, plus the wood box. And I want to say they have this priced at like $15, and then I got 75% off of it. So that was a really good deal. So that's that stuff. All right, also at one of the estate sales, I found 3 of these boxes. So they're like the old tool boxes. They're in really good shape. They're just dirty. So I will clean those up. So here's another one. Like I said, there's 3 of them. There was actually a 4th one, but the 4th one had like a metal pipe handle, and I didn't like that one as much. I like the wood handle, so I grabbed those. Okay, so this stuff, I think this is my last little box. This all came from one of the estate sales, also with the Barnes. So here's an old rusted cup. I don't know, I just grabbed that. I thought this was really cool. So I know a lot of people really like those peg hooks, and this one is just, it's like this. I don't think I've ever seen one like this. So it has the little, I guess it goes like this. It has little hangers, and it's really cool. So I did grab that because I just, like I said, I thought it was cool. Here's an old bottle again. And I grabbed this brush too. I thought this brush looked kind of cool. So if you have, thought that was cool. And start getting some traffic. The school's letting out across the street. So these, there was 3 of these. Oh, there's the other one. I'm sure they're just like maybe little jelly jars. There's 2 red and 1 yellow. But I thought these were kind of cute. And then here's these. They had more of these, but they're all chipped. So it's just a little yellow cup and they say made in Japan. And then this is probably just like a little creamer, maybe like a single serve little creamer. Here's some more of these bottles, round and square. Like I said, this was like, I got tons of bottles. So they're all, most of them will be on my Whatnot sale on Wednesday. So there's some more bottles. And then I got, oh, what's this one? Tincture Mercressin. I don't know. It does say Health Service Pharmacy, University of Michigan. Like I said, this guy was a dentist, so I'm sure he, so the rest of these, I've got tons of these little white bottles. There's 1, 2, oh, here's some like this. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's like 15 or 16. So I thought these were really cool. Not even sure if there's anything in them, but I will clean them all up. And then here's this little liquid opaque. You know, I just thought these were cool. So I will try to clean all this stuff up. What's this bottle? Camphorated Perec, I don't even know. I don't know what it says. Okay, so then there was just this little container, more clothespins. So those I have a bunch of like postcards and old like ephemera type stuff. So I think what I'm gonna do is bundle a few pieces together, put a clothespin on them, and then kind of sell it as that. And then I did grab this. I don't know, it's volcanic. It's just a cute little purse. And I like them, the ones that I can wear like over like this and they're not super heavy. So I did grab that. I'm gonna keep that, at least for now. I thought these were cute, just little wood pieces. I thought if nothing else, I can use them for the pattern to make some of my own for next Christmas. And I think this was another like one of those bag sale. Yeah, so more Dominoes. So today was this weekend was, or last week I guess, Dominoes and what am I trying to say? Bottles. I did get some CDs. They were like $1/4 a piece. My granddaughter just got like a little CD player karaoke machine, so they said Grandma was in charge of getting the country music. So I did grab these 3. She wants Dolly Parton, so I'm on the lookout for a Dolly Parton one. So here's just a cute little cardinal ornament, and then little mouse. I'm guessing this probably, there was another one at some point, but it's like the Hamco. And I've been, everything I find Hamco and put in my booth. Oh, there is another one. I'm like, so it sells. So I will probably just put those away, maybe do Christmas in July. So there's those. Just trying to wrap stuff up as I throw them in there. All right, surprise, more bottles. I cannot believe all the bottles I found. Oh, these are more of them glasses that I want to use as cloches. I'm not going to unwrap all them because they look just like the other one. And then I did find these old roller skates. I thought they were cool. So I'm just going to clean them up and kind of stick them in my booth and see what happens. I always see like where you see where other thrifters, whatever, they found stuff, they say they put in their booth, is sold right away. So it's always kind of cool to see if it'll work for me. So this is a really cool blue coral preservative sealer, but that is such a cool little bottle or can or whatever, jar maybe. There's another bottle. Let me know in the comments what your favorite was. What do you think about all the bottles? Did I go overboard and get too many? I don't know. I'll just kind of spread them out over my Whatnot sales, and then some of them will go in my booth, maybe with some floral, and maybe even around my house. There's so many that I can use some, and then once I need them, I can just put them in my booth or on Whatnot. But let me know in the comments what you think of my haul, what your favorite items were, or favorite item. And also, if you haven't already, you know what I'm gonna say, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and just like and share and hit the notification button. I'll be doing some more videos coming up soon. Now that garage sale season is here and the weather's getting nicer, I like to venture out more. So stay tuned, I'll be doing a lot more of these videos. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.